Yo, Bob the band. Fuck. Yo, Misha. Hello, Urinal. Well, I don't really have any other playlists right now. I'm waiting for like new Spongo to release. I mean, I could put on some other old school music. Give me a second. I'm feeling some. I can. You like it? Yeah. Yeah, it's true though. I listen to it a lot, so. Hello, Debatrax. I love your music taste. I'm following your playlists on Spotify as well. You should check out my SoundCloud too. Um, unless, like, just search for Sindrener Sindrener on SoundCloud, and you can find my playlist there too. That's where I have most of the long, like it's like a set. Like they play sets there, and they don't really exist on Spotify. Do you have Black Ceiling? Yeah, I mean, most of the songs are local though, so that's the problem. You can't really see them. Yeah, you don't. I don't think you really need an account. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, you can just bookmark the playlists, but yeah, the song I played first time, that's from their remix. Yeah, I mean, I usually don't use SoundCloud too. Like, I prefer Spotify because if I want to repeat the song, for example, on my phone, I can't. It doesn't work because yeah, it just SoundCloud doesn't have repeat option in their app. Just got my legendary armor pre. Now I need 2.2k gold. Carry a pug. I don't know, Zan told me to come, so I... It might not be, because Zan seems to be... Okay, never mind, Zan got back. Oh wow, Kara, thank you. What the fuck? Oh, it's the... I don't even know the difference, but thank you so much for the big sub. I don't know what to call it, Big Dick Club. Welcome to the Big Dick Club. 9 months. You must be one of the first, to be honest. Like, I don't think I've been a Twitch partner that long. I think it's 9 months. Yeah, boy. The only problem is, like, I have access to more emotes, but I have no idea what to create. That's the problem. Like, maybe with Deadeye we create a rifle or some shit, like a sniper. I don't know. Like, it's just... I don't know what to create. You and Vak are the oldest? Yeah, I think so. I can't even remember. Was it like November or something? Stream with face cam, then you have faces to create. I'll maybe do it on Friday, okay? Big dick emote. No, but I'll probably... but yeah. Um, I'll do it on Friday most likely. I'll use Cam then for theory crafting. I don't know, actually know shit about this game mode, but your playlist sure is amazing. Yeah, I get it a lot that people enjoy this kind of music. It's it's actually kind of funny because I did like it's not too long ago I started listening to this, or well, it's like 2015 maybe, and it was actually kind of Rom who got me into this type of music. He introduced me to Spongle, and after that I've just kind of looked everywhere. Cam for theory crafting. Yeah, you can see how much I'm theory crafting. You can see my concentration face or whatever. Hello, XSGO. But yeah, two of my favorite bands are Spongle and Desert Dwellers, and then obviously White Bear. Those three are probably the best. Hello, Steph Rocks. I always have your Spotify playlist running while driving. Yeah, it's kind of yeah. As I said, also if you like this kind of music, I have a SoundCloud as well, because not everyone has Spotify. I don't have a copy of my Spotify playlist on SoundCloud, but the music I enjoy there is like White Bear, and he has both White Bear and Desert Dwellers releases like these long DJ sets they play, and with usually like remixes you can't find otherwise. So you should, if you enjoy the music, you should check that out as well. It's longer playlist for like all from 1 to 3 hours long, and then it's huh? What is it doing? Hello, Ashix. What phone? I got an iPhone 7. What's your SoundCloud user? It's enough if you just search for Sindrener on SoundCloud and you'll find it. It's the first hit. There is no reason to theorycraft about Thief, right? Nothing will be better than Daredevil, not even a 2k range one-shot rifle. Too many blocks or out to aim. That's the thing though. Everyone thinks that like this is normal. Even when people were talking about like Renegade is gonna be shit in SPVP, because yeah, you need to use Renegade stance, but that's not true, right? And that applies the same thing. Just because I play Daredevil, I'm not running a staff, right? Imagine if Deadeye actually works. Like theoretically, if you look at Deadeye's both utilities and the traits and the damage, it has more modifiers than Daredevil has. Like even with PI calculated into it, you do more raw damage in Deadeye. So technically, you could spec a really glass cannon build and maybe play something else. The only thing you will lose is mobility. So we will see what happens, but damage-wise, Deadeye is crazy actually. And I mean, let's say, I mean, all the new builds, it all depends on, as you say yourself, it all depends on what classes will be meta. Like you can't theorycraft a meta right now. I have no idea. Like let's say there's a meta without any anti-projectiles. Maybe rifle can work. And that's what I meant with Renegade. Like you don't have to pick the stance. Like you can literally, like let's say the traits are really good. Maybe you can make Malik's Shiro work. like the old Viper's Revenant, but you have the Renegade traits because they are broken for Condi. Who knows? Like, you can't just judge something and think that you have to play it because it's like when you pick Daredevil, you're not forced into running staff. That's why I'm running DP. Maybe you can make something work with Deadeye that isn't rifle, or maybe rifle actually works depending on the meta. So it's like, yeah. People are really hasty on jumping into conclusions without knowing anything. You will stream the beta, right? Yeah, I will stream on Friday. What do you think? Y'all think of Holosmith? The only thing I think about Holosmith right now is that its visuals are really annoying, and I hope I hope they come with some kind of toned down version in PvP. Like in general, for any PvP class, if you have a lot of visual clutter, it's just gonna be annoying for people to see anything. You're not gonna understand what's going on. And you got so many legendaries. Any tips on how you make your gold? I mean, I get both gold from tournaments and all kind of like gems, whatever. So I don't really farm gold. What do you think for Deadeye? I mean, as I said, it's impossible to really give you any information until we get to try them. Like, you can read on paper and just look at it, but you don't know how good it is or not until you actually get to try it. So if you could change one thing about PvP, what would it be? I don't know, man. Give us... I don't know. But yeah, there's many scenarios. For example, if you remember pre-HOT, like we're talking about classes being meta, etc. You think because it's long range it couldn't be meta, but think about it. Pre-HOT, people ran longbow Power Rangers on Legacy just because it was so open. Maybe you can make Rifle Warrior Thief work fine in that map as well, because you can literally sit on the ledges and shoot all over the map. Zan playing power build, yeah, we are all playing some DPS version. Yeah, no one really knows what your thoughts on new elites. Like, everyone thinks that oh, sorry. I want to focus the alley. We got this heal. Huh. We're gonna plus Zan on yeah, we don't know what class is gonna be good or not until we actually get to try it. Like, I actually think the other way around about Mirage. Like, people say it's gonna be strong as fuck, but if you think about it, you're losing Continuum Split, you're losing the heal well, but yeah, I don't know, like, it's impossible to say. I think a lot of classes are gonna be depending on what classes are gonna be viable, that's what I mean. Like, previously you didn't have Thief viable because, yes, Revenant being more stronger, etc. But then they got nerfed, and then suddenly Thief is, yeah, it's I think it's gonna take some time until the meta settles. Do you have a hotkey for stowing weapons to interrupt yourself? Yes, I have Z on stowing weapon. I always want to focus the Ellie, just destroy him. That's his obsidian. Can we make it to the node? He swapped out of Glint, so he doesn't have the heal. RIP. Why? Because I want it closer. I don't need 5. 5 is my stomp slash like interact. I don't need it. F is closer than 5, so it's quicker to press. We're gonna blind him in case he... Okay, never mind. Use pronounce Sata. No, Sata. Z. But yeah, it all depends on what classes are gonna be in the meta. Let's say, let's theorycraft for a moment that Spellbreaker is gonna be super strong versus Mirage, but maybe you have something that is super strong versus Spellbreaker, and then like it's all gonna be depending on, like, we have so many different classes, and it depends on how strong every one of them are until you can actually create a meta. Yeah, I'm gonna try play. Ooh, he had obsidian. Yeah, I'm gonna play Deadeye, like try to theorycraft and see if we can make it work somehow, or yeah. And it doesn't really necessarily have to be rifle even, but yeah, we will try a little bit of different things. But I'm obviously a little bit curious on rifle. And the more we try, like let's say like a good example was HOT beta. Like this is a preview weekend, so the expansion isn't gonna launch until 1 month. You have like HOT beta weekends. You had staff being absolutely garbage, and they tweaked it. Like you remember, staff didn't have evade on Vault. Vault didn't have an evade frame, and people gave feedback, and it suddenly got evade. And I think they did some other changes too. I mean, staff had its like it still had good gameplay, in like it worked in different scenarios. Like it's not bad in ranked. Obviously it could never compete with DP, but that's just because of Thief is in its special role. Like staff was a solid 1v1 build, both deadly arts and acrobatics. The only problem is that it couldn't compete with other 1v1 classes as NG or Druid, Mesmer. Like Mesmer was the only one it could compete with, but at the same time you don't have the same tools as a Mesmer had. So yeah, it wasn't anything wrong with staff itself. The staff build was absolutely fine. It's just you can't replace the other classes that were like other classes were stronger. Hello, Nami. What teams are in this AT? I have no idea. I only... Oh, this is the one. There's some decent teams. Hello, Show Motion. Didn't Trey leave Guild Wars 2? I think a lot of the people are coming back to try out the expansion, and he's gonna play the 80 monthly instead of me because I'm not here. I don't know how many of us is... I don't know if Hellset will play. I can't play, I'm not here. And then I don't know if... Yeah, if Misha plays. I don't know who is gonna play. But yeah, they need QP. Do you actually get good games in the finals? I have no idea. You think too that Deadeye is not such interesting as Mirage or Weaver? I think, for me personally, I think the coolest classes so far that I've seen was Holosmith. The others I don't know so much about, to be honest. You think your spec will stay the best? I mean, I don't know. If you're talking about with the expansion and stuff, I have absolutely no idea. Yeah, but again, everyone is... Like, everyone looks at every elite spec and think that you need to use the same weapon that the elite spec gives you. Like, I'm gonna repeat it again. Just because Deadeye is rifle doesn't mean you have to play rifle. Just because Daredevil was staff, you're not forced into running staff, right? So you can maybe work, like, make DP work, or sword dagger, sword pistol, something else. God, who knows? And that's the thing. Because if you look at it, it's actually quite interesting, some of the things. Holosmith without sword? I don't know. Why do you think Holosmith doesn't work with sword? All other NG weapons have terrible power damage. Oh, it's a Condi Thief. I think they have a lot of Condis, by the way. Half of our team is dying. Everyone is getting Condi bombed. Oh. What? Never mind. I'm probably fucked here. Zan can maybe save me? Nope. I don't think he can. Oh, maybe. What are they doing? I didn't know. Like, we have 2 revs, so they're super squishy versus Condi. We don't have an Ellie, and we have a Power Ranger. No one recognized the name, so everyone is playing like absolute garbage. Oh fuck, never mind. Everyone is playing garbage builds. Should be okay though. I'm gonna fear. He's probably okay. Never mind. I thought he was gonna block, but didn't look like it. Now he's blocking. Should be okay though. Just dodge, because Steve is probably gonna try to go for us. Yep. I'm gonna. He needs to return. Yeah, he's dead here. Well, I don't know. I was just. Yeah, Frey said something about wrong build. I don't know what that means. Also, we have like a power, like greatsword druid. I'm gonna Bassi Frey, and then we can. He should be dead here. Hello, Abs. Okay. You guys know what they will. That they're still gonna change things up. They're gonna make adjustments everywhere to make the HOT, and I don't know. Like, we will see obviously what's gonna happen, but I mean. Which build do people play outside? The meta build outside DP right now is currently like a Condi version of Sword Dagger. Mostly that's what people. He's gonna Obsidian. Okay, never mind. He didn't Obsidian. He actually swapped out of Earth. But yeah, Sword Dagger, Condi Thief. That's this build. What he's playing is what most people play around with. Because literally anyone can play it. It doesn't require that much compared to like DP or like normal power SD or whatever. Why aren't people playing more Greatsword Druid? You can actually get 3 dodges. The thing is, like, Greatsword doesn't offer you anything. Like, what are you gonna drop? Are you gonna drop Longbow? Like, it depends on what you're gonna drop. I just don't see what Greatsword is gonna do, because you're forced into running Menders anyways. Like, and to even get the 3rd evade chain, you actually have to do 1, 2, 3 out attacks. So. The new PvP season starts soon. It's like 22nd August. That's on Tuesday next week, so it's yeah. DH, I think? No, not really. The thing is, DH doesn't really have a role in PvP. That's the problem. Like, it is orientated more into like 1v1, maybe some kind of a team fighter, but or like in smaller fights, not maybe big team fights. Maybe even in big team fights. But like compare a DH. What do you want to replace? Like, let's say the ideal 5v5 comp right now that everyone plays that is considered meta is Mesmer Thief, Revenant, NG, Ellie. And if you think about it, what class would you want to replace for a DH there? Like, you can't replace NG or Ellie because that's your support slash 1v1ers. And Revenant you obviously can't replace either, so it's, I don't know. Like, it's just the worst version of all of them. Finals when? Yeah, it's not that many games left, I guess. Quarter, semi, and then finals. I guess there's a lot of people trying to get QP now because their monthly is in 1 week. So I guess everyone is trying to get qualifying points now. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Yeah, exactly, everyone wants to get into the monthly, yeah. That's just a guess. It's pretty quick pops though, like we haven't waited that long between games, so they must be going really quick. Have not played in some time. NG is in power? No, NG meta right now is like you can Zan sometimes play like a power version, but I would not recommend it to someone who is not Zan. Yeah, if you want to be like play the meta NG build, it's like Water Rune, Mender's Amulet, Hammer, and then I don't know, sigils are like Intelligence. I don't know the other one, but yeah, something like that. How many ATs? You can play every single AT, there's no limit. War viable or not, Warrior is not a meta class either. Like, if you wanted the best meta comp in a 5v5, like when you play tournaments, it's gonna be Mesmer Thief, Ellie, NG, Revenant, and then you can have some tweaks where you can replace NG for Druid, but then you still gotta change up your playstyle. You can also replace Revenant for Necro and play more team orientated. But as I said, everything is like, yeah, everything is different, you know. How long do you queue on average? I mean, as ATs, I don't know, like it's different. Like I haven't done that many ATs, so I can't really say. You need 100 qualifying points in order to play the AT monthly. So you need to participate. You need 100 qualifying points, and winning one gives you 50. normal ranked games, I mean, during season when me and Misha queues, like 7-8 minutes maybe. What is this? That sounds... Yeah, it's gonna be a new, which is kind of surprising. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they... okay, no one is going close. I guess I'll get close. He's Condi, I guess, so... if I get pushed here, that's kind of bad, but whatever. They didn't want to go close, so I'll go now. We have 2 Revenants anyway, so I kind of don't really need to be there, and they have stealth from Druid and NG technically, so... I'm actually gonna decap, because he's probably gonna decap me, but that doesn't matter, because we have a stronger team fight, maybe actually, yeah, we should have. So we go for the decap. He's slower than me, so if I get the decap here, yeah, he's going for the decap. Our Ellis are not, sorry, our Revenants are not doing that much damage. He's power. We just go into the gravity well, doesn't really matter because we had stab from Glob, so he's dead. Then we can actually focus the Ellie, I think. I think the problem with this this Condi build, like sure he's a counter to the Revenants, but he cannot like he cannot really +1. It's too slow. Now we're getting. I think I want to go hard on the Ellie here, but everyone is disengaging, so I don't know why. Okay, Frey is going there. That's the awkward problem because we have 2 Revenants. Laverne, thank you so much for the sub. But yeah, it's kinda awkward because we have what? He actually dodged me. But yeah, we got Khazar is going on the side. There's no point for me to follow that. I stowed the. We blind him. We're gonna blinding power backstab here. Oh, do we get him? No. Like they can't kill anything. That's the problem. I'll get the rest though. Even if he steals on me, he yeah. I didn't make it in time though. He missed his steal. We killed him here. Okay, never mind. Oh, did they get the hammer? I guess they got the hammer. We can force the... Oh, wait. They're all leaving. I guess I'll full cap here then. Oh, he actually got... We got the interrupt on him though. Yeah, he should be dead here. I'm just gonna decap. Okay, never mind, actually. What are they fighting him for? Oh, he had steal. Oh, we didn't get the return though. It's okay. He gets... Yeah, he might actually go towards... He took a lot of damage here. Let's see if we can get the decap here. Oh, okay. I'm gonna Basifray here. I can't headshot him. Oh, I tried 3 times, but yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, he can't bleed him. Let's see. Yeah, but the druid came there, so like he went for the rest on Frey, but Frey was on a spot where he couldn't get rest anyways. But obviously he couldn't know that. There's Hammer. I'm gonna kill the mess actually. He had emo. Easy rest here, and then they can contest Hammer. They have the... what's it called? We killed... Mesmer is probably here somewhere. What do they... They keep dying to something, I don't know what though. So we lost Hammer now. We need kills. Okay. Oh, we didn't get the kill in time. That's bad. Oh, he walked into it as well. Okay. This map is actually kind of funny because it's so, how do you say, the points are really low because you can decap so good with, if he jumps here, we're gonna interrupt him because they take interrupt damage here. What? That random dodge? Hype. So Zan is pushing something. He missed his burst. What? I got knocked. Okay. Yeah. We will get the decap though. But yeah, as I said, it's like with Hammer, there's so much decaps going on, so that we might even get a timer. Yeah, we don't have an Ellie, so we can't really go anywhere. Like, the Druid dies to Condi Thief. The only one that can tank the Condi Thief is our NG, but obviously they won't send our NG to that. So, yeah, it's... We blinding powder the burst. Oh, do we get... Nah, fuck. Maybe, yeah, maybe he can rest me. Yeah, easy rest. That was planned, okay. Pet OP. No! Are you kidding me? What is knocking me? What is knocking me? I don't know. Gonna Bassi here. But yeah, look. We got a burst on him. I can't stay middle phrase alone. We get side. He's outnumbered on side. We Condi cleared and I think he's dead anyways. I don't know why we're trying to fight that though. Like we're trying to. It doesn't really matter. The game is kind of over already because timer or something. But they got him. Nice. Like Ellie is so strong in team fights. It's ridiculous. They're probably gonna get the rest though. But we get the decap. Rest him. Why is he trying to stomp? And then we +1 on side. Zan is outnumbered in middle. Yeah, that was annoying as hell. Oh, that's kind of lol. Like he got what's it called? Panic striked in the middle of the air. Pretty fucking funny. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good spot because now he gets the stomp. Ellie needs to leave. Ellie can't fight. Like Ellie just gets put in a really awkward position. So they didn't get the kill before though, which is kind of bad. Just go hard on him. I don't know how much cooldowns he used, but oops, he's gonna port to me. Yeah, it's okay. We can juke him actually. Ah, okay, never mind. But we get him to return now. Look, he's gonna go back to the node because he doesn't know where I am. He thinks that I think that this is mind games, okay? He believes that I didn't see him or whatever. Yeah, nice. They need to reinforce hammer too, so it's over. But yeah, just let the thief be. Like they were trying to fight the thief all the time, so it's just awkward. But yeah, we obviously have a really bad comp. Like Revenants versus Condi Thief is not the best. Did they actually? Yeah, they fixed ports on Kylo. You know. The part where like the upper part, you know you have like this the square on Kylo. Do you guys know? You used to not be able to port to that one, and it's actually fixed now. Hey Vak. Lavender, thank you so much by the way for the resub. I don't know if I said that. Spirit weapons will be new meta. I want the war back in meta. Who knows? Like, as I said, there's no one really knows what's gonna be meta and not gonna be meta. It's gonna be really fun to try out, and I think you're gonna see that's probably one of the more interesting things. So we have Jebro tournament the 17th September, right? And that's just like before the expansion. So obviously it's gonna be the old build still, but then it's 22nd September we get the expansion, and guess what? Straight after the expansion launches, we have a monthly AT, and no one is gonna be able to predict what the meta is gonna be. So it's actually gonna be really funny to see what the teams are gonna play, and no one has no idea what the enemy team, like how does it work? What exactly Bassi Venom does? The Bassi Venom stuns. Like if you use it, the next attack will stun them. But it also makes your next attack unblockable. So Thief doesn't have any, like let's remove the buff of Bassi Venom, and I want to steal someone who's using a block, like Mesmer block shield 4. I can't. I will like use my skill in his block and he will just block it. But if I have Bassi up, I will be able to steal through his block because I have Bassi, because my next attack then will be unblockable. Who is this? Meta will be 5 Scourges with Portal, but the Portal is just like 600 range or something. $900? Yeah, but that's not enough. If it was like a Mesmer Portal, it would be really good. But yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see all the builds, what everyone is gonna play. Thoughts on Deadeye? Like, I have no idea. Like, there's no way to say anything about any build right now until, like, you can look at the traits and say something, but it doesn't really... I don't know. I read that Nos will stream Scourge on alt account during beta weekend. Alright. Yeah, it will be fun to really try out all the new stuff. It's really gonna be interesting. Like, I'm not only in, like, I'm actually looking forward to quite a lot of builds, if I'm gonna be honest. Will you ever play World vs. World in a guild again? If you talk about GVG, I have no idea. Probably not. I kinda wanna spike the Ellie, just go ham on the Ellie. Oh, Frey goes balls deep, lol. We interrupted him in the last leap. I'm gonna Bassi San here. We just rotate, like there are 3 people, they're over-rotating so hard for Zan, it's actually insane. Like, we are obviously kind of rotating hard for this rep, but at the same time, I mean, he's dead. He's too late. Just cleave through the wall. Just try to stay away at max range in case the Ellie uses Shocking Aura, so we get stunned in the damage. I'm gonna go on short bow here. It's a little bit greedy, but it's okay. Then we just rotate to Zan, 2+1. There's no point for me to try and teamfight Ellie and Necro. I don't know if he blocked. That's his use Elixir S. Stealing him. Okay, so we're gonna time in Heartseeker. 3, 2, 1. Nope, he dodged, but it's okay. I don't know why Frey rotated here though, because I mean, okay. We had to cancel the heal there, because he casted... I'm fine with letting the Rev stay there. Ellie has to move. I'm gonna get one of the buffs after. Okay. Just bind him. And then we go for the buff. They can't get the rest because we have Rev cleaving. The Necro is on respawn. We don't have portal too far, so he's probably going to go for the cap. Druid is going to push there. So we're going to +1 him. There the Necro is. Actually, he's not even... That's okay though. Oh, I thought I had Bassi up, but okay. Oh, he had... The CCs are crazy. What do they have on respawn? It's Revenant, right? Yeah. We got a good spike on Ellie. Ellie's dead. They have Rev on respawn. Interrupt the Yeah, we got it. They're going ham on the... Oh, this is bad. I might actually die in this. Oh, nope. Come on. Yeah, this Rev is gonna port on me. Yep. I'm gonna port away. Ooh, that is close. I might actually survive. Yep. We stealth up so he can't port to me. What? Why would he pop passive? He's gonna try to reveal here. But that's crazy. Like, why would he do that? I need one of the Revenants to come to me. We're gonna Signet here to heal full. I don't want to 1v1 this, but I don't want to give the cap either for free. What? He's pressured as hell. We're gonna get the passive here, maybe. Nope, never mind. It's okay. So I'm gonna go for the buff. Because I'm under pressure anyways. I want to reset. And we get HP. I might actually even get... No, never mind. I'm probably not gonna get it. Maybe I am, actually. No, fuck. Are you kidding me? Huh, I can actually maybe get... Yeah, Zan is gonna get the rest on him. They're trying to 2v1. Ooh, that's a really good Moa from Zan. Lol, that's a one-shot. But yeah, they're trying to 2v1 with Ellie. So they're outnumbered on the rest of the map. And they're gonna lose their Revenants now. We can stealth from Zan's field, actually. Okay, so now Ellie left. We instantly disengage. They can handle the cleave. And then we use +1 versus Necro. Oh, wow, why did he dodge there? I don't know why, but it's okay. That's... yeah, we go for the top buff after. Sorry, bottom for damage. Is this finals? Maybe it actually is. I don't know. We get his... I'm gonna bass his Zan here. Easy. Hello, Vika, by the way. That's his obsidian. I'm gonna signet our revenants in case they have weakness on them. I'm gonna fear as well. Yo, Brodax. Who was main war? There's no one who played warrior in rank 55. Are those blue line effects from Trinket? Yes, if you mean the stow, yeah. Yeah, Zan is god mode, for sure. Oh. Wow, why would he staff 5 there? Like, he's 300 miles away from Zan, but he staffs 5. Zan is 1v2ing NG and Rev, by the way. I don't know if we... Yeah, we must have been passive proc there. He's still here. Is this finals? Actually might have been finals, yes. Nope, it was not finals, I think. No, it's probably gonna be Cookie or whatever they're called. NG's it's actually funny, like the only like previous pro league players or whatever top players from EU, the only ones that streams like is me and Houset, and we play Mesmer and Thief, nothing else. See ya, Abs. Why doesn't Zan use his crown? I don't know. What is that crown? The crown is from monthly 80. Give me a second. Yeah, there's no one who can get the crown anymore, by the way. I don't know if they're gonna recycle the rewards eventually, but right now it doesn't look like it's. You look at it's gonna be some sun, and it's kind of cool that they made it. The title is the same though. They removed flavor of the month, but I don't know, I think you're gonna see a lot of people gonna try out the expansion at least, so you're probably gonna see a spike. It's kind of, I'm like it's both good and bad, but I like the idea of them starting the season already. Like it's a 2-month long season anyway, so it doesn't matter if it starts 1 month early. So you get the expansion, and then it ends. I mean, people will probably still try out builds and stuff, but it's still gonna be like expansion in the middle of a season, so it's actually gonna be pretty good. Hopefully that gets people to play and try out different builds and just, yeah, more activity. Like I can understand that people are bored in the meta right now, and that's why not many people enjoy playing. Like it's just, I mean, it doesn't have to be guaranteed that you're gonna see different builds on every class. Let's say that, like you guys have talked about it, like let's say Deadeye is confirmed that it doesn't work no matter what you try. Like it just doesn't work. Maybe we can still run Daredevil, who knows? But then it might not be as fun. But yeah, it definitely might be the case. Zan said he will stream, but I don't know if he's gonna stream. I'm gonna stream on Friday though, but I don't know. They said that it's gonna launch at the same time around like last time. Zan is not playing Marauder though, but that's why you're a NA player, Kratos, because you have no idea. It actually might be good for a Condi build. But everyone thinks it's bad because everyone thinks that just because you go Renegade, you need to take the Renegade stance, and that doesn't mean that you have to do that. That's why you guys can't Theorycraft for shit. Like you can literally make a Condi build work with probably Malix, Shiro, and then you run the Renegade trades because they are actually good Condi wise. So I don't know what you're on about. I disagree. I think they're good. For a Condi build, it can definitely work. But I agree, like the whole stance itself, AI, it depends on how, like the AI looks really awkward. Good luck with Condirev, but why do you say that? Like you have no idea what the meta is gonna be. Like let's say the meta is super, like a tons of boon rip. Like how are you gonna sustain Condis? Like let's say like Spellbreaker becomes one of the meta classes that absolutely shits on boons. How the fuck are you gonna support someone when they get ripped of their boons all the time? Like you're gonna get demolished by Condis. Like if you can't Condi cleanse that much, like how are you gonna support yourself? Like the theorycraft of some people, like you guys have literally watched the traits, you don't even know what runes are gonna come out or sigils. Like there's 100 things that might be different. But people instantly, like let's take this as an example. How many of you, when HOT came, had theorycrafted Bunker Mesmer or Viper's Condi Revenant? Not a single one of you. And that's what I say. You can't really say, like, you can look at the traits, like, you have no idea how strong it's gonna be. Like, you can maybe have, like, a opinion about it, absolutely. But you played Viper. I'm pretty sure you did not play the you did not play the Viper build that we theorycrafted as Tage theorycrafted that no one played. It was we played the first monthly ESL with the old format with Go Force. Yeah. Of course you ran that, Kratos. Yeah, you don't want to remember Bunker Mesmer. Yeah, but that's what I meant. No one had theorycrafted it. Yeah, of course. You have seen a lot of different variants of Bunker Mesmer, but the Bunker Mesmer build that Hellset ran was full wells with improved alacrity with precog. And no one, not even TCG, knew about Condir Revenant, and we took out Condir Revenant when we were losing to Hellset's Bunker Mesmer, and that's when we pulled out Condi Viper Revenant, and no one knew about it and how to counter it, so they were like just fucked. They're not gonna be here. Oh, that's not so sneaky, whatever. Zan is gonna get the full cap before. I can't peel for him, no way. He actually got the full cap before too. I don't know if Zan has... Okay, we get him. Insta one shot. That's a really, really good +1. We get the rest though. Easy rest. Ah, I didn't have it. I'm gonna stand on the cap though. I think it's a Burn Guardian. I don't know. So he only... Okay, he full cap, but he has Portal. So I'm actually gonna get the cap. Nope, never mind, he disengages. He's gonna port to me. Ooh, I'm really pressured though. If he has another port, I'm quite fucked. So we have a Rev pushing the 1v1 versus Mesmer. It's Frey. Yeah, I can't save Xander. Oh, we got it, nice. It's a really good +1. Now Rev has to leave. We had to kill him there, otherwise we would have gotten in a 2v2 that we might not win. Even Frey's running Retri, so he doesn't have the burst. Druid versus DH, that's a good 1v1 in our favor. Ellie is forced into staying here. Ellie is pushing into that, then we can +1 in the middle. It's a Burn Guardian. Okay, never mind. We're actually forced into a bad fight here. Why is he running? They're giving the decap for free to me. What? Team? LOL? What are they doing? What are they doing? Can you guys please, hello, send help? What are they doing? Like, honestly. I am kind of forced into +1ing Frey here. I'm gonna spike the Rev just once, okay. Then we're gonna stealth up so he can't port to me now. Yes. He's in Shiro still. So let's see if he... I don't know if he blocked already. Yeah, he did. Not, sorry. Yeah, I won't. Oh, it's... I didn't see... Wow, there are actually a lot of people here. Want some better music. Oh, do we get him? Oh my... Oh wow, that was pretty funny. We got the interrupt on him. I don't know if we got his heal too. I don't wanna stay in that fight though. Oh, he had the invuln still. That's my bad. Now this fight is gonna be really, really rough actually. That's a good interrupt too. That's his second distortion. He missed staff 5 on me. Oh no no no! I don't know what I got hit by, but that was my bad. That's really good. Hello, Blaze. So San gets into 1v1. This is a 2v1 in middle. I don't want to... Let's see if they actually... We got him. Insta. Zan is in a 1v1 that he won't lose. So we get middle. We should be able to get far. They have Mesmer on respawn. It depends on where Mesmer is going to go. But they have that fight. And we have 2 DPSers on far. So we should be able to go hard on Ellie. Oh, that's his Obsidian. Maybe we can actually kill Revenant here. Yeah. Now it depends on where Mesmers are close then. Oh, he had still... Oh wow, that was too far. We're gonna spike him. 3, 2, 1. We got him. He didn't dodge after his renewed focus and we had steal up, so he was dead. Even if he didn't proc the passive trap there, he had no way out. We're gonna signet away the burns and our revs got Conde clear. We're gonna immob him. No, never mind, he's dead. And then we +1 Zan. Zan, I think he's playing DPS, right? That's a little bit... I'm gonna do a sneaky +1, because I don't have any stealth, I don't have initiative, I don't have blinding powder for a stealth. So I'm going this way. He is going balls deep. We got his heal. They don't have any reveal on me because the Revenant is not here. He's up there, so... I don't know what to go for, and I don't know if I need to support anything. Spike the Burn Guardian. Can actually interrupt the Ellie. That's a big daze on him. So much CC though, like it's... Okay, never mind, now we go +1 on far. Like even if they know that I'm coming, it's... Doesn't matter, like the game is over anyway, so... What? I thought that was him. What is this? Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was him. Like I didn't see a clone and anything, and he was like walking to him. So I don't know. That was next level burst. Easy res. Oh my god, I'm dead though. Oh, they get the res easy. If he pulls me, I'm gonna shadow step anyways. Never mind. Oh. Anyways, that was the finals. I don't know, they had such a weird comp, like double DH. No, they didn't even have DH, it was like Core Guardian, like Burn or some shit. Like he ran some really weird build. Yeah, I don't... Easy 25 gold. As a Circumesmer, I die a lot in games, 2-3 times. Should I play safe, prioritize my own life over caps and res, or just a bad build? I mean, everything you say is kind of... Yeah, that was final. Yeah, I mean, everything you say is kind of accurate. Like you as a power shatter mesmer should not even be the one that caps or 1v1s. Like you can take some 1v1s, maybe like NGs, because you can kill them with gravity well, etc. But normally you want to play, like if you don't have a thief in your team, you want to play it more like a +1 roll as well. Like you play it as a thief. Like that's how you played it previously back in the old days in pre-HOT. The problem as a Circ Mesmer is that you get shut down by literally everything. Like Revenant, especially Condi if you play like the man mode build, like without is it Inspiration, then you don't have any Condi cleanse except maybe Torch, but that's not reliable enough. I mean, this is a really late AT and people work, so it's normal that we don't get this many people around this team. But yeah, the build is obviously not that good either, so... I mean, you can play, like, if you enjoy playing Power Shatter, go for it, man. Like, there's 1 month left to expansion, so who cares? Naru 1v2 Jeff and Olrun. I mean, yeah, just play what you enjoy. It doesn't really... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. As I said, like, it's a new expansion coming soon, so just play what you enjoy before that. Like, there's no purpose to try hard a build that you don't even enjoy. Even though you main thief, can you play Rev without any issues? I can play Revenant, but I'm not even like 10% of what I am on my thief. Like when HOT came out, like we kind of saw that thief was bad instantly. Like it just didn't work. You couldn't do anything. Like +1ing didn't work. Like we tried it and everything was just so tanky. Like it was just different eras of different builds that didn't get nerfed until very like late. Revenant was just so powerful, so I played Revenant in the start of HOT, but then I got swapped into playing more like 1v1 support builds, so I started playing NG instead, and then Mesmer. I mean, obviously nothing of those fits my role, so I kind of dropped Revenant. I bet you get a lot, but what do you think about the Deadeye? I mean, I don't know yet. It's too hard to say anything until we actually get to try it. But I can say this, right? Everyone looks at every specialization and instantly deduce that it's bad just because they have a certain... Like, I can understand that you might be disappointed that it's a rifle and maybe the playstyle. I can accept that opinion. But you cannot deem the build unplayable until you actually get to try it, because you're not forced into running rifle just because you pick Deadeye. I mean, yeah, people think that just because thief is a thief, you need to play a +1 role. Maybe you can make a team fighting build work. Maybe you can, like, who knows? Maybe you can make SD power work. God, who knows? Maybe you can, like, it's just the new Deadeye mechanics seem it would be clunky with DP. I don't understand. What do you mean by that? No, not really. What I think, I can personally say this: if you compare Deadeye, like raw damage wise, compared to Daredevil, you have much more damage in Deadeye. Like you do much more damage in Deadeye than you would do in Daredevil, even with PI. Like, you do more damage. The only thing you lose out on is mobility. But damage-wise, you do not, like, you actually do more damage. And then let's say there's so little, let's pretend for a moment that the classes that are in the 1v1s that have no reflects or blocks, we don't know. Like it's too hard to predict what classes are gonna be the 1v1ers and what classes are gonna be the team fighters, etc. Like, no one knows. And besides, like, let's pretend for a moment that won't work. Maybe Daredevil still works. Like, Daredevil is still unique in its role. There's no one who can compete with its role. So Trick, Acro, Deadeye, SDT? No, no one knows. You don't need mobility when you one-shot? Yeah, I mean, you can do, like, the fourth skill on when you kneel can literally, like, it has more damage than kill shot on paper. Like, even, like, vanilla kill shot. Yeah, I mean, there's, like, you get a 1.5k range steal, and you can reset it. I don't know, like, it's impossible to predict anything, but the only thing, like, I could see so many builds working if they... That's the problem, though. You would make Thief so broken that it's not even funny. But there's a lot of classes that are stuck in one trait line completely. Like, you can never play a build without having that trait line, and Thief is one of them, having Trickery being mandatory in every single meta build they play. Like, Trickery, without Trickery, you cannot... It doesn't matter what build you play in PvP, but you cannot play without Trickery. It's just... It doesn't work. But let's pretend for a moment they would make all the mandatory Trickery traits baseline, like Kleptomanic, Preparedness, and Bountiful Theft, Sleight of Hand. Like, let's say they would make all of these baseline, and you would be able to play like Deadly Arts, Acro, or Deadly Arts, Crit Strikes. You would be doing so much damage, or have a proper broken 1v1 build. Does Deadeye have anything to restealth with PP without mount? Yeah, like, Deadeye is gonna have much more stealth without having to... Like, if you pick the utilities and the elite, you're gonna have a lot of stealth. So many things in this game would benefit from being baseline. Yeah. Yeah, but no one knows. Like, let's say we can make Deadeye work with Shadow Trap. Like, even if Shadow Trap is unreliable, maybe we can make it work because we are lacking the mobility. Yeah, you're absolutely correct, and I think yeah, of course it's gonna be baseline whole trade line. Why not? Yeah, but it's yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. Like, I'm not only excited about Deadeye, if I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually looking forward to all the builds, because like, I've never been a really good multiclasser. Like, I've never been a multiclasser, and it kind of just having a fresh start for everyone. Like, let's pretend for a moment that even if you can make HOT builds still viable, maybe you can actually. Let's pretend for a moment that we would only see the new specializations in a meta build, like meta comp for the AT monthly or something. Everyone would be on scratch, and like, everyone is on the same page, and that would be fun, you know, to see. Learn more classes. But why? I enjoy Thief so much. I love making Hellset cry when I +1 and he dies. No, but yeah, it's a good opportunity for many people, not only me, but for other people as well. Like, let's say you're bored of your class, but you can't reroll because you're so far behind everyone else, and the meta, like, you can, yeah, you can just restart. Even if, like, sure, you might like if you're a completely new PvPer, you still need to understand basics, and you still need to, like, you can't, just because you revamp the whole meta, you don't get awareness and decision making automatically. That's kind of the problem. But mechanically, you are on the same page as everyone else, and then maybe you can find some other broken build that no one knows about, and you have an advantage. The trick is to be bad at any profession, then you can change at will. Yeah, but but yeah, Fanta, if you want to stream, I could host you. We're not really doing anything else now. Just talking to chat, or if anyone else is gonna stream. Do you think Scourge will be viable in PvP with the lack of Shroud? Like, as I said, it's impossible to predict the meta. Like, I'm sorry, as much as people want to have an opinion of what the meta would be, it's impossible to say without, like, you can look at traits and you can form an opinion, but you can never try them out in theory. And there's also so many other things that we don't know yet that might come with the expansion as well. Like, I'm talking runes. Like, a rune set can actually make a class viable. Like, I'm actually serious. Like, I'm not even kidding. Even sigils, like, it's... Weekend would suck so much to test in too many streams. I'm probably just gonna stream Friday. I'm unsure about the rest, but definitely Friday. New Dracula. There was actually a new Dracula rune, kind of. It will ignore a fatal blow, so kind of similar to the Circer mode for Warrior. Guild Wars 2 esports scene is now totally dead with AT, am I wrong? No idea, man. We should teach people to not use term meta, since it creates just imaginary viable builds for noobs. I mean, I'm talking about the most efficient builds for 5v5, and there's always gonna be a comp that is gonna be meta, because it has the least flaws. Like, for example, let's take Revenant. Like, there's different scenarios, but you cannot, like, let's say you play Thief, Mesmer, Ellie, NG, and then you have, like, even NG and Revenant are the two guys that you can tweak around with. Let's say tweak around with. Like, you can technically replace Revenant for Necro, but you completely need to revamp your playstyle when you play that. And you can technically also replace NG for Druid, but for me personally, I just think Mesmer, Thief, LD, Revenant, and NG has the least amount of flaws in any 5v5 comp. If I fight the 5v5 team, I just think our comp has the least weakness, and that's why it's a meta comp. And that's what I'm talking about when, let's say, the new, like, I'm only talking about 5v5. I don't care about ranked. Like, ranked, you're always, I can't tell players what they're gonna play, right? Because it's not the same thing. We're not a team. We're not on TS or anything. We're not communicating with each other. People play differently, and etc. etc. So I'm just talking about pure 5v5, like pure 5v5. Like AT's, Jebro tournament, etc. And I'm talking about that meta comp specifically. We do not know what it will be. It's gonna take a while until everyone, like, especially now with, not, like, we don't have the same ambition. Like, the pro players doesn't have. I mean, meta comp is fine, but meta build is so shit. It creates toxicity among players. I mean, if you have a team and you get to play a different build, then go for it. But I'm talking about, like, I'm just talking about pure 5v5. I mean, if you play ranked, And especially in the start, you can play whatever you want. But there are gonna be meta builds too. Like if your goal is to compete, but if your goal is to be wanting to win 5v5s, like let's take this for as an example. Like take a month since monthly ATs came out, and you had ambition to win it. There's no reason for you to practice Burn Guardian, because Burn Guardian is never gonna be viable in 5v5. Like you might, if you play ranked for fun and or you want to climb, sure, just play whatever you want. But the same thing goes there. Mesmer Thief is probably the strongest duo in the game, right? And that's because of the builds. Like I can't pull off SD Condi and do the same things I would do as DP. And Misha couldn't play power and do the same things, if that makes sense. So there's always gonna be meta builds no matter what you like. I'm not saying you're forced into playing them, but it depends on what completely what you want to do, right? Like if you're interested in playing 5v5, you want to practice the meta build to become better. Absolutely, good decision making and general game knowledge is absolutely, that's correct. Like, let's say you play your fun builds or like the builds that you enjoy, and you know the weaknesses of it and you know the strengths. Of course, it can also be a really, like if we're only talking about pure ranked, you can like surprise people. Like when I see a DH, I'm never assuming he's gonna be Burn Guardian, right? And so doesn't like neither does my team, and it's even more now with like Thieves. You have Thieves, right? That plays they play the Condi version with SD, right? And no one knows how like if it's gonna be a Condi Thief. Are you gonna play or just talking? Right now I'm just talking, yeah. We have already played our AT. But yeah, I'm gonna check if I can host someone. Or, remember, I'm gonna host Kratos, I think. Scourge's Death Knight. Scourge and Firebrand looks awesome. I hope... the only one issue I have with the Expac, and I do hope ANET listens to this, and who knows, maybe they already have something in mind. But I seriously hope they tone down the animation and the visual effects of all the new elite specs in PvP, or that you get a new option where you can tone down, like put down the visuals. Because have you guys seen Holosmith? Like I'm talking about I haven't even seen the rest of them, but please, for the love of God, don't make the same mistake as you had in the start of HOT, where like auras and all that shit was just, it made your fucking computer lag. Like imagine having Holosmiths all over, it's just gonna lag the shit out and you're not gonna see anything. So please, I do hope ANET listens to that and fucking yeah. Why is he hosting me now when I'm stopping? Kratos, is that what is your Twitch? Is it the one you're writing from? I have to check first. Okay. Yeah.